Hi. Guess I'm making this because I need somebody or something to talk to that isn't myself. And my partner. I just wanted to talk about depression, anxiety, quarantine, just talking. I never really spoken to a camera before like that. But I don't know. I don't even know if I'll ever post this, but maybe eventually. I don't know. I guess you can keep company as I talk about all this stuff and then get ready for my day. Of doing absolutely nothing, of course. So yeah, I don't know. I've been kind of dealing with a lot, honestly. My depression, or the depression that I deal with, has been getting worse since quarantine. Circumstances that I find myself under are a little bit strange. My living situation is a little bit weird, but not homeless, thankfully, really thankful. But it's still really, really hard. Adjusting to being away from everything that I know, from everybody that I know, is proven to be really fucking hard. Also, inaccessibility to certain resources also makes it harder to be dealing with all this stuff. And I don't know. I've been not feeling great. I've kind of been dealing with a lot emotionally, a lot of emotional turmoil going on. But, you know, it is what it is, and I'm doing my best to get out of this alive. Trying to be as healthy as possible, but that's really hard when your mental health is really, really poor. But I don't know. I say I don't know a lot, damn. I just feel like depression is sort of holding my hand through all of this. It's like that one really bad friend that you know you shouldn't have in your life, but just can't get rid of him. Can't get away from him for whatever reason. I don't know. It's feels pretty isolating, even though I know that I'm not. For instance, the people that I'm living with, they're very kind people. They want the best for me, they really do. I just don't think my brain wants what's best for me yet. I want what's best for me, my brain doesn't. I don't know if that makes some sense, because I kind of feel like they act differently at times. I don't know. And I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. I'm just kind of trying to get by. I'm hoping on tuning in on my creative side, maybe, and working on some art, some writing, maybe, probably writing. I'm a lot better at writing than I am at art, although I do love art. Also, what I'm doing right now is I'm putting black castor oil on my, these hairs on the top of your eyes that are called eyebrows. I'm putting it on my eyebrows, brain part. Yeah, I don't know, I like to do this almost every day, just to keep them nice and thick. They're not very thick right now, but they have gotten thicker, since I started doing this. I also like to put on all my eyelashes. It makes a huge difference, over time. I would definitely recommend this. It's a little bit messy, and the smell can be kind of off-putting, but that's just me personally. I like to put it on my lashes, but then on my lashes sometimes it'll get on my eye, and then when it's in my eye I'm like, I don't really like that. Also, I don't know how sanitary it is for me to be putting this on my eyebrows and my eyelashes. Please don't make fun of me. Just correct me, please. I am just using an old spoolie, though, from an old eyebrow pencil. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like my thoughts are just kind of going in circles. I keep having the same thought of, what is the point of me doing any of this if I'm just gonna feel just as terrible and isolated? Like, what is the point of me trying to do better for myself? What is the point of me trying to do healthier for myself if I'm just gonna feel the same way? But I know it's just depression. Depression loves to be depressed. Something that I found that helps me a lot is a change of environment. It's really hard because you really don't want to change your environment when you feel that terrible, but you have to force yourself. And it helps. Change of environment changes your thoughts. Can't explain to you exactly why, but I know that it works. It's just really hard to stick to it when you really just would like to lay in bed and stay in your room all day and just drown in your own pity and misery. It sucks a lot of the time. But it is really, really important to do things that are good for you, to eat foods that are good for you. How you take care of yourself is really, really important too. It's really easy to just stop giving a shit about yourself and stop caring about yourself. So for instance, self-care is one of the first things that I notice that just kind of ceases whenever depression starts to act up. I just stop doing the things that I did every day. So for instance, putting castor oil on my eyelashes and my eyebrows. That is a routine that I've kept up with for almost or a little bit over a year now. And usually when I stop is when I can tell that things are getting kind of bad. Because I'm very, very, very on top of taking care of myself, at least physically. Or I like to be, I don't know, try to be. So when I notice that I just stop doing these things, I stop putting moisturizer on my face every day, I just go take a shower and I go straight to doing whatever. I notice that I just don't, my mental health isn't doing as well. There's a lot of little telltale signs because I think that for a lot of people, might just be myself, I don't always recognize what depression is or how it looks. Can be really different for some people. It could be a lot more severe for other people. It looks very differently for every single person, and I found that just for me, it just feels like this blanket. It feels like this really warm old friend, but it's very deceitful. It feels good in the sense that it's what you know, it's what makes you comfortable, it's what's easy rather than trying to actively break out of it. It's just easier to stay here. It's easier to stay in the company of anxiety and depression because it's what you know, especially when it's been untreated for a while. Trying to do anything other than that that's better for you or healthier for you just doesn't really feel right. And it feels like a cycle. It feels like a thought cycle. It feels like the same emotional cycle. You just keep circling back to the same thoughts, the same feelings. But in the back of my mind, I still am aware of the fact that it's not really me that is feeling this way, that wants to think this way. It is just a matter of the serotonin in my brain doesn't really want to work right now. So, I don't know. This whole thing has been kind of pointless. It's just me kind of rambling. No real coherent points or sentences. I'm just talking. I don't know. Hopefully I'm not terribly boring. I know my voice sounds a little bit monotone. But yeah. How about you guys? How are y'all doing? hopefully you guys are doing a lot better than I am. If not, I am sending so much love, so much positive energy and healing your way. I hope everybody's meditating, drawing, writing, doing stuff that's good for your soul. I think that's really important, especially during times like this. Things can get really cloudy, and it's easy to just forget about the really important things, such as yourself, your well-being, and yeah. I'm also just putting hair clips in my hair because I like to get my hair out of my face for the day. It can get kind of annoying. And because they make me feel cute, even though I'm not really going out or doing anything, still like to look at myself every now and then and be like, wow, you look good, you look cute. Yeah. I also have homework to do today. I should probably do it. That'd be really important, actually. Sorry if I'm looking over here, it's just my mirror's down here. And, yeah, I don't know, I think that concludes my little mini rant. Not really, I don't know, first time ranting. So, I don't know. I hope everybody's taking care of themselves. Let me know what you guys are doing to take care of yourself during this time, because I could really use some advice. Yeah, I might do this again. I don't know. I kind of liked it. So, yeah, I hope everybody takes care. Goodbye. Adios.